Now, as Edward Snowden is in Russia, and they are at least sheltering him in an airport for the moment being, they're considering at least temporary asylum, which I think is a very good thing, because Snowden is a whistleblower and has educated the American people about what our government is up to. I don't want anybody to get the misimpression that the Russian government is all roses and rainbows when it comes to their own dissidents. Well, you could just ask Alexei Navalny, who is a dissident basically in Russia. In fact, he organized some of those huge protests in Russia against the United Russia Party, and he called them, quote, the party of crooks and thieves. And that became a chant that really caught on. And guess who didn't really like that? Vlad the Impaler. Putin, not a big fan of political opposition. And he further went on to announce, Navalny did, that he was going to run for mayor of Moscow. That's when the Russian government just happened to find an old case of embezzlement against him. They could only find one witness, the same guy who, by the way, Navalny had actually turned in for corruption earlier. Now, he's 37 years old, Navalny is. He studied at Yale back in 2010. He's not one of these rich oligarchs that has billions of dollars, God knows how they got him, right? He had actually been a whistleblower in a sense in his own country. He'd called in the corruption on that guy. That guy is the witness against him. In the trial, they called all the other people working at that company where Navalny theoretically embezzled. Not a single one of them provided any evidence or would say that he had in fact embezzled anything. So, a bit of a curious case, not a very strong case, let's put it that way, okay? 5 years in prison. They just convicted him, and on Thursday they sentenced him to 5 years in prison. So, look, I appreciate that Russia is helping an American whistleblower because that actually helps the American people. We should not be under the misimpression that Vladimir Putin is in any way a softie or looks forward to protecting whistleblowers in his own country, let alone the political opposition, which he has no taste for at all. So, what did he do with Navalny? He put in prison. I couldn't even do it right. He was put in prison. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? All right, anyway, serious issue. I hope obviously that he gets out, and he's an incredibly courageous guy. Would you have challenged Putin inside Russia? Jesus, would you have challenged Putin inside Russia? Nobody wants to wrestle with that bear, right? But this guy, huge credit for taking him on, and now basically a political prisoner inside Russia.